Thank you. Chairman Powell, in May 2020, the OCC finalized a rule substantially revising the Community Reinvestment Act, which the Fed and the FDIC did not sign onto. In September 2020, the Fed proposed its own update to the CRA. With the change in the administration, do you expect the Fed to re-engage with the OCC and the FDIC on CRA rulemaking? And do you think there is an opportunity for a harmonized rule amongst all three agencies?
I think there is an opportunity for a harmonized rule among the three agencies, and we are engaged, have been engaged, and continue to be engaged with the FDIC and the OCC, and we're working on that very thing.
Do you have a timeline?
I think we're just getting started.
Okay.
There will be a new comptroller, but nonetheless, we're working on it. And by the way, it will be one that has broad support among the community of intended beneficiaries, which was always the Fed's test and my test for what it would take for the Fed to support reform of CRA.
Glad to hear that, especially at this time when underserved communities, minority and female businesses and all that have been impacted by this pandemic. And CRA is a way to lift up communities of color, particularly. Chairman Powell, last week, Governor Brainard gave a speech on the role of financial institutions in tackling the climate challenge. In her speech, she stated, and I quote, "Climate change is already imposing substantial economic costs on the economy and is projected to have a profound effect on the economy at home and abroad." Would you agree with her statement, and can you give some examples of how you see that to be true?
Well, I think climate change is a very important issue, and if you'll allow me, I will start by saying that the nation's policy on climate change really needs to be set in the first instance by you, elected representatives in the House and Senate, and then by the administration through the agencies that Congress has created. Our role is really that of assuring that we are using our powers to carry out our mandate in supervising financial institutions to make sure that they're resilient to all risks, including that of climate change. That's what we're doing.